Alrighty, here we go. 11/9 and 11/10 dividing fractions. This is probably one of the hardest lessons that we've done with fractions so far, so good luck. Alright, so here we have 2/3 divided by 3/10. What you're going to do is you're going to do the flippity flop. You're going to take this lovely second fraction and you are going to flip it upside down. So the 10's going to go up, the 3's going to come down, and it'll look something like this. The other thing you do is you change the division sign to a multiplication sign, and then you keep your first fraction the same. So now that you have done the flippity flop, you are just going to go ahead and you're going to multiply across. So 2 times 10 equals 20. 3 times 3 equals 9. And then we have to do our typical 20 divided by 9. 9 can go into 20 2 times, that's 18. When I subtract, the difference between 20 and 18 is 2, so it's 2 and 2 over 9. And then I'm going to make it big, and I'm going to circle it. My answer is 2 2/9. Let's try another one. We have 2/7 divided by 4/7. So I do my flippity flop, and that'll make it 2/7 times 7 over 4. And then I multiply across, and I get 14 over 28. Now I always want to make sure I simplify, and I know that I can divide both of those by at least 2. So we can go like this, and that would give me 7 over 14. But I know that 7 can go into 7 and 7 can go into 14, so I can go even further. 7 over 14, if I divide by 7, that equals 1/2. Circle my answer. 2/7 divided by 4/7 equals 1/2. Now, I did it the easy way by, I saw these were even numbers, so I divided by 2 here, and I noticed it wasn't small enough, so then I had to reduce again. But if you think about it, this 7 times this 2 equals 14, so I could have taken it, and I could have just done 14 over 28 divided by 14. And that would have equaled 1/2. But we're not really up to date on dividing or multiplying by 14, so that's okay. Let's try one more problem. Alright, here comes 3/5 divided by 3/7. I gotta do my flippity flop. So I have 3/5 times 7 over 3. When I multiply across, 3 times 7, I get 21. When I multiply 5 times 3, I get 15. Let's see. I know a common factor that goes into both of those, and the common factor is 3, because I know that 21 can be divided by 3, and I know 15 can be divided by 3. My answer would be 7 over 5 that way. And now I find, because it's an improper fraction, I need to divide to get my mixed number. How many times can 5 go into 7? That's 1. Subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. So my answer is 1 2/5. And I'm going to circle it. 1 2/5. So another way to look at dividing fractions is, here I have 3 brown boxes, and I need to divide them into fourths. So this is what our problem would look like. So I have 3 brown boxes divided by fourths, 1/4. How would I solve this? Well, I do the flippity flop, of course. I do the flippity flop. And that means I flip the second fraction, but I also have to make this first fraction into a fraction. And we learned that if I put this over a 1, it will still equal the same thing. So 3 over 1 divided by my flippity flop. I put my 4 as my numerator and my 1 as my denominator. What does that equal? It equals 12 over 1, which also just means 12. Circle my answer. So we can double check. Are my 3 boxes, which are divided into fourths, do that equal 12 spaces? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It sure does. Now let's try it without the pictures. 6 divided by 1/3. How would I do that? Well, I put my whole number over a 1 first. I change my sign to a multiplication sign. And then I do the flippity flop here. And that flips to 3 over 1, which would equal 6 times 3, which is 18 over 1, or equals 18. Okay? Good luck with all of your work today. If you need help, you can watch this video again. If not, go ask your teacher for a little extra assistance, all right? When in doubt with division, just remember the flippity flop.